And I was having a conversation with one of my clients about 2 weeks back. And he's been making progress, but now he's kind of hitting a little bit of a stale point, which happens a lot in this work, right? Where people,
Absolutely.
as soon as they jump into it, they're super excited. They start taking action because they're excited. And then as it starts becoming almost routine and process, they start taking less and less action. And so we're sitting here and he's like, Vin, he's like, I'm at the same point, because he's had therapists and coaches before. And he's like, I'm at the same point where now I'm kind of like, everything's like not moving and blah, blah, blah. He's like, now I feel like I'm back in my ways of doing. I said, okay, well, there's a few things you have to do in your life and you haven't been doing them. And we've talked about it, right? And so here's what we got to do. And we came up with an action plan for, from this week until our next session, right? So I meet every 2 weeks. And I said, here's your action plan. And I said, I'm only going to ask you 2 questions when you come back next session. And I said, the 2 questions we're going to ask you is, did you execute, take action? And if the answer to that is no, the follow-up question is going to be, how much longer do you want to suffer? And that's all I'm going to ask you, because those are the only 2 questions that I have, because those are the only 2 things you have to do. You either take action or you determine how much longer you want to suffer.
How much of a cosmic joke is it that suffering's a choice?
Such a great one.